Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm very late. I just woke up from a big long nap. I decided to take a little bit of a nap. I'm sorry I overslept, overnapped, I should say. Today I wanted to talk about something that's been getting on my nerves, and where you got a lot of these morons out there, a lot of these cultists that are still booty hole hurt that James Gunn is still running things at DC Studios along with Peter Safran. And also the fact that they think because even though regardless of how the overall reception of his projects for DC have been, they still think somehow that he's destroying the DC Comics brand. So I have to call bullshit on this because James Gunn has produced nothing but hits for DC so far. Let's start off with the first one he did. Let's go with the Suicide Squad from 2021. Even though it didn't do that great in terms of box office revenue, its reception was massively, massively positive among audiences and fans. Yes, among critics too, but among audiences, a significant majority of fans thought of it to be not only a massive improvement over the first Suicide Squad film from 2016, which was given to us by David Ayer, but a lot of us, including me included, consider the Suicide Squad the Suicide Squad movie that was directed by James Gunn to be the best installment in the now defunct DC extended universe. The reason why it didn't do that great in terms of box office revenue was because A, we were still recovering from the pandemic, and two, Warner Brothers, like a bunch of dumbasses, decided to release it on streaming platforms and in theaters at the same time. Not a good move, in my opinion. Not a good move. Not a good move. His Peacemaker series has so far been a hit in terms of its ratings, in terms of its reception, and I mean, the first season I thought was really outstanding. Granted, I wouldn't say it was perfect, but I felt for the most part it was a borderline masterpiece. I thought the writing was great. I thought the storytelling was excellent. I thought the acting was excellent. I thought the comedy was great. I thought it was a really damn good series, and I know there were some. I know there are some people who don't like James Gunn, who don't like his content, but I love his content. From what I've seen so far of his, I like his content. And his Peacemaker series, I can't wait for season two. Um, its ratings, its positive reviews are very high. So to sit there and say, "Oh, they're destroying the DC Comics brand," you're full of shit. And then, last but not least, his Creature Commandos animated series that he did a lot of the writing for, as well as the executive production for, has so far been a hit. I, for one, really enjoyed his season one of Creature Commandos so far. Granted, I've yet to catch up on episode 5, but from what I've heard about episode 5, that was fantastic, but more important, the series as a whole has been outstanding. Now, the bigger reason, because a lot of people are still pissed off. Some people didn't like the trailer, the Superman trailer. I'm in the majority of people that really loved the trailer. I thought the trailer was outstanding. I personally, while I don't love the suit, I like the suit. It's definitely one of the better that I've seen. The worst live action Superman suit that I've seen personally was the Superman Returns suit that was written by Brandon Routh. I did not like the color grading, the color scheme behind it. Thought the S symbol was a bit too small. The trunks were a bit too thongish, and the cape was too short and a bit too maroon. I just didn't like that suit. Just really rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like that suit at all. Um, but I do like it. I really do like it. I mean, I didn't like that suit at all, but this suit I like its color grading, its color scheme. Granted, it looks a little bulky in certain areas, but I don't think it is as terrible as what some people make it out to be. Everyone's entitled to voice their opinion, and if you don't like it, kiss my ass. So, because the reason why, because a lot of these people are pissed off that James Gunn's running because they wanted Zack Snyder, who, granted, I don't love nor hate, is not helping DC run things. And I'm like, Zack Snyder has his faults. Zack Snyder, while he wasn't the problem, he was somewhat of a problem. And the fact of the matter is that Zack Snyder wasn't really the proper person to do things for DC. Granted, I give him credit. He gave us Henry Cavill. He gave us Gal Gadot. He gave us a pretty interesting version of Batman with Ben Affleck. But he gave us Jason Momoa as Aquaman, which was pretty good for a while. But it's time to move on, people. It's time to move the hell on and get a new life. Get a life, I should say. Excuse me. I mean, damn. I mean, shit. I'm really sick and tired of these people really just spewing up nonsense, and I'm just really tired of it. I really am. I pressed it. I liked the suit. I love the trailer. So there. Plus, because of the rumors going around, the test screenings for the new Superman weren't great. Now, recently, test screenings were more so positive. Listen, don't. They said the same thing about the Flash movie too. That it was the look. Do I hope it's a good movie? Yes, but I think it's going to be a good movie because I believe in James Gunn. I think he's a damn good filmmaker and writer, and I think most people do too. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So for all these no more, I'd say James Gunn destroying the DC Comics brand. Do your research about the overall reception. Not just when it comes to, but when it comes to the overall reception. He's not destroying the DC Comics brand. People saying, oh, Marvel Burner will destroy DC. If they actually did that, they should be sued and arrested. But I don't think they're like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.